Up here, considering the fact that right now TNC all they gotta do is just chill. And Foxura, okay, tank, what?
They're about to die here.
He got a little bit aggressive. Not sure what he was trying to do around the wall there. He could have just gotten out.
Hey man, it happens, man. More like Maelstrom.
Even though 1,600 gold is not a big lead in normal circumstances here, but this is 3 minutes we're talking about. And
did he steal it? No, he forced retreat.
They forced retreat.
Oh, thank God. That would have been so frustrating. That would have been so frustrating. But here's the motion, right? TNC looking to dive.
Oh no, Tenka. He's gonna get caught out, dragged down into his wall. Ryzen. Nope, not gonna be using the Daytona's Welcome here. They will burst him down before the Miran's Rage comes in. CC, no use. So many CC immune coming from TNC Pro Team. Melisra comes in. Why did you dash forward? He's gonna die to this. Oh no. They force a Purify. That's huge. Diamond Force still not expended yet. So TNC, they're just trying to bait this out. But guess what? They don't even need it.
You want
coward.
No, he's not a coward. He is not a coward. He's making the smart decision here.
Yeah, look at bad things. This is getting left uncontested. This Grok is just unchaseable. And I like, oh no, no man, it's dead. Okay, William, get a little bit greedy there. Hatred once again saves the day for TNC Pro Team. Hatred just playing at a different level in this game.
Hatred. It's good to see him play back on form, right? It's been a very long time since his days of Onyx PH, but now that he's with TNC after his stint in Cambodia, as well as Malaysia, he's kind of, you know, it feels like he's back at home.
Like, having DOTs is not going to help them at all.
Hey man,
and bottom lane, Hatred. Hatred is just finding solo pickoffs. Or in this case, even 2-0 pickoffs. He's just using his teammates as bait.
No, he's doing it for fun. Like, William used this Inspire and decided to try and dash in. Like,
Hatred drops it out. Diamond Force completely useless. This is what I'm talking about. Even if I go down, I'll take one with me. In this case, Melisra cannot play the game. Nomad now triggers away. He's gonna die to this, and this is actually huge for Foxura. Now, Final Slash comes in. It's gonna be 1v3. Bentix is here to turn the fight, and this is two very, very tanky heroes, and they can't kill him off. And now, he's gonna try and trade off as much as they can. City Rosana is just stuck in a very, very difficult spot, but TNC Pro Team, they only lose one, and they are able to get out here. Foxura disengages.
Nomad very naughty, this guy ends up using his entropy into the heavy spin, thinking that his Purify is still active, gets knocked backwards, and he's like, oh crap, I'm stuck in the middle of everybody here. I mean, TNC Pro, they gotta make sure they maintain this lead.
Oh boy, big, coming from Hatred here, no follow-up, so that's a good sign for Foxura. Baits out the ultimate for now. But are they going to capitalize on this? I don't think they can. Nope.
No need to. There's literally no need to. Like, TNC Pro have control over the entirety of the map. If they want purple buff, they can easily fight for it. I mean, Foxura don't want to be caught in these tiny corners against TNC Pro Team or get funneled in, because that just makes Hatred's job so much easier. Current gold leader so far has been Nomad on this Natan, and he's eventually going to outscale this entire lobby.
What is Bentings going to... Like, Bentings is just in the faces of Foxura, and this is just nothing Foxura can do about this here. They force a retreat on Ryzen. They really want to try and chip away the heavy spin right now.
Good
but
macro.
Again, tier 2 will fall. Great zoning coming from a TNC Pro Team here. Fox just not given any sort of space to even push out at all.
Yeah, do you know why that happened? Because Bentings is just taking free damage from Melisra. No, it's true, because he can visibly see Tenka and as well as Melisra down by mid lane. They walk into purple. Oh, wait!
Oh, wait. Final Slash comes in. More charge connected to Minon's Rage is huge, but they have to focus on somebody. The fight is split off right now, thus getting focused down by TNC Pro Team. They get one kill throughout the chaos, and Foxura just cannot make up their mind on who they want to fight with.
I think it's fine. This is still good for TNC. They have priority. They still have entropy on Nomad. He can outplay this if necessary.
Oh, Bendings is just, again, you know, being extremely annoying. Foxura just not going to contest the Lord at all, and I don't think they can at all.
Nope, they cannot. They cannot. They don't have the Minoan Fury, which is their biggest engage tool for their upcoming team fights. Without Dusk and as well as Tenka's ultimate, it's really difficult to play the game.
Bendings looking for the fight here. William will be shocking his way through here. Hatred, they call him hit. Oh no, Final Stage comes in. There's no way he's gonna get out. Diamond Force being dropped in. Melisra trying to do as much with the Chrono Dash, but just no damage up on Bendings. He's just so far ahead.
He has a Brute Force breastplate. He's so big.
Like this. Oh no, he's gonna die. Like no, he's just messing with Foxura. Bendings is so annoying. This Grok can't die.
Next time, if stands are real, if JoJo Bizarre Adventure is a real thing, I hope Ben thinks is my stand. Just him as Grok. That's all I want. That's all I want.
So confident, man.
Just look at him. He's standing there menacingly. If anybody walks up, he's going to wall charge.
Oh boy, now Xamin Force Use not getting any sort of value here. Heads taking a little bit too much damage. They can't focus him down. Range goes in. Connects on two. No follow-up. Bentings wall charges 3 man into the Aurora. But somehow they have a way to out-sustain this. Nomad dropping down a little bit too low. Foxura was able to set out wombo combos, but no one has died throughout this entire CCs.
They're just limit testing. Like, Nomad could have easily killed everybody there had he just used his entropy. He was worried that he would get flickered on, and he is right. He did eventually get jumped on, but he still made it out. So at the end of the day, all he loses is his Purify, and that's about it. And I think that TNC Pro Team could have easily turned that fight around. Let's look at the damage leaderboard, and guess who's on top? Because it's Malestra who comes back up to fight for stats.
What? He's died 5 times, and he's got the highest damage here. So I'm very, very surprised that no one is dying from TNC Pro Team. And as of yet here now, Ben thinks, oh boy, here he comes again. Wall charges, stops Tenka in his tempo. They pop the Xamin Force, no value.
So good.
They're going to focus on the Barrage for now. They told us about 4 man coming in. Thus, going to be zoning the back lines, and they were able to isolate the fight. This is huge for Foxura. They find one. 4v5 here. Purple buff is going to be in the hands of Dust for now. But can they re-engage in this choke spot? Hatred just zoning them off. Foxura is going to be very happy just trading off a jungler, but can they get more? But do they want to? No, they can't.
No, they can't. I mean, they could have found a little bit more there, to be fair. I think that, Heads, he's still holding up that final slash. He could have made an opportunity there, but I think it was really smart of Dust getting into the middle of that fight and making sure that he kind of splits the fight into 2, making sure that the majority of the damage is laid onto him rather than the back line of his team.
That's precisely what they need, right? Coming from Foxura, like they need this Archive to do more, so they can actually focus and isolate the fight. And as of now, Foxura, that is pretty much a big kill for them. But again, 6.5k net worth need here. They have to do more. They need more than this.
Well, they should be able to start scaling up around now here. Malestra, he's going to be at the hardest part of his journey in terms of item build. Now he has to decide whether he wants to, whether he wants to get Blood Wings or whether he wants to really greed out and go for that Holy Crystal. Either way, it might be a bit too late right now, especially since they're 6k behind. But TNC, look at the way that they're managing these waves, right? Top side is naturally slow pushing. Bottom side is about to be set up for a slow push too. They have Prio over mid. Now they get to chunk out Dusk for free. Like, Ryzen can do this forever, essentially.
Yeah, they're just gonna be... Well, for me, I think Ryzen is something, but Ben thinks right now is just, oh my god, wall block.
He is significantly worse. Yeah.
Like, it's so annoying. Like, this Grok is just untouchable, and I'm really surprised that he's getting away with all these things, but could you blame Foxura? They have to throw everything just to kill a Grok. Is that worth it just to kill Rober?
Well,
no, I don't think so.
I mean, to be fair, Ben thinks is the same level as Dusk. I think that's when the situation is real difficult here. And Ben thinks he knows that all of this is happening. He knows that there's a good amount of players currently in that brush, and he keeps opening the map up with it.
Yeah, I don't think he's going to be able to out-retreat Ryzen as well. He's close to 15. That's 3 levels ahead Retribution late game. Thus, he may be able to sustain Hatred here, but the Conceal play comes in. They want to go for wraparound. Can they find one? But no, they disengage. I don't think Fox realizes.
No, they do. They
kind of did, right?
Look, William, he's recalling. He's recalling.
Oh, okay.
He's getting the heck out of there. He's expecting they're expecting emotion out of this Moskov, and I think Fox is doing a very good push and pull against TNC Pro because they're held hostage if the Lord fight is going to take too long, right? So it's all about making sure that these side waves are able to kind of slowly push into enemy territory, threatening their towers. It's a lot worse for TNC Pro Team, who still have their tier 1 still up.
Yeah, TNC Pro Team right now in driver's seat, half HP on this Lord Forks now. Gonna be looking for the jump. The reset comes in once again. Minions still gonna be shoved up from Foxura's side onto TNC's favor. So TNC, are they willingly gonna let go of this and just focus on the team fight rather than the lanes here?
Well, I think that TNC, they can starve out Foxura for as long as they want, but eventually it's going to come to a point where they need to make a decision. Here we go.
Wall block comes, wall charge comes in, Dust dropping so low. Noma just poking Dust down to his half HP here, and they are going to try and mow down the Lord while this is happening here. Unless Dust goes for the play. Nope. Not enough time, not enough distance.
Oh, wait,
But
can they catch the Moskov,
Wait,
though?
top side. They want to catch the Moskov here. They do get the burst. You know, Natred still gonna try and buy a little bit more time. William, he needs to get the spear out of there as well. Does he get it? No, he does not. Nomad comes in. He's in a bit of trouble here. He's gonna try and fight his way, but nope. No, not good enough.
Yep, Hatred catches him on just the edge of his maximum range. Nomad ends up whiffing a majority of the abilities, even with the entropy to close the distance. But still, Foxura, I mean, there's nothing much they can really do at that point, right? William is still trying to find some kind of side lane goal to keep Foxura in this. And by the time that Lord is actually making it to their inhibitors, assuming that Foxura don't stall it, right? They should at least lose 2 inhibs before we expect William to come back into the fight.
Yep, tier 3s now. Gonna be mowed down. That's gonna be 1 from the side TNC Pro T. Top 2 should fall very, very soon. Foxura struggling a lot to lure the Lord here. Great usage of the wall here to delay the Lord from channeling their bottom side here. Crystal's gonna be exposed. They're throwing everything on this. They finally take down the Lord on the defense for Foxura, but TNC, they're keeping up with the pressure here. 2 towers for now, looking for a third down bottom. They have the immortality on the hits right now. As Fox looks for the play.
Oh, they're gonna have to fight for the bottom side inhibitor.
No.
And heads, he's standing there menacingly. They know that he can just use the final slash.
Oh, final slash comes in, will zip out there, but tier 3 gets traded for absolutely 3. Bad things!
Oh my god!
Bad things from the side! The wall charge! From the side to catch all 3, all 4, but at the same time, they're losing members! Malestra was able to turn the tides with a double. He's looking for the triple. He trades off Nomad. That's going to be the first immortality. The saving grace for Foxura is got to be Malestra on this Harif. And TNC Pro Team may have started the sickest opening, but the killer is got to be Malestra.
Oh, let's watch this fight once again. Really great engage coming out from Ben Things. Huge wombo combo with Hatred, but as soon as Malestra was out of there, right, he starts chunking them backwards. And I think that's the big problem here. With the Purify, he gets out of significant damage and is still able to maintain his outer distance at max range against TNC Pro. So again, with his Zamin Force, he has enough damage. And I think right now, Foxura is looking for an opportunity to set up the same exact situation all over again. But that's assuming that TNC make that first move.
I think this is huge for Foxura. Like, technically, we would categorize Harif as a marksman right now. And this is a gold laner here, just because of how the meta has kind of shifted this ball. But considering we are now in the ultra late stage of the game here, we can consider the Foxura having double marksman right now.
Yep. Well, I mean, they've got 2 hard scalers, right?
Yep.
Here we go.
And this is go time for them. If they can hold on to this, okay, never mind. Like, if William just disappears like that, it doesn't even matter. Now we're down with 1 carry. That's gonna be Malestra right now. He's got to purify. If he dies, that's it for TNC. That's it for Foxura for this game.
Well, we'll see, because this Lord definitely will fall into the hands of TNC Pro Team. I mean, they wanted to finish the game a little bit earlier, but Foxura turned it around. This time, they know for a fact, hey, William, he doesn't by the time this Lord spawns, wait, that should be in about 44, so 44 is another 10 seconds, 14 seconds plus another 20
55.
more.
1955.
No, he won't have his Inspire up by the time the Lord actually spawns and crashes down to their base. He should be like 10 to 8 seconds off, and TNC, they're not going to give him that 10 to 8 seconds.
I don't think Moskov is the biggest threat right now, because as of yet, big coming from Hatred. They are able to stop the tap goal right now, but Lestra gets caught in the combo. He's going to go down. No more damage whatsoever. Minot's Rage is going to buy a little bit more time, but they need William to do a little bit more. He's poking as much as he can, but the Crystal is going to be the POI for TNC, and that